To better understand the issues and directions in student affairs over the next 5 to 10 years, we need to begin looking at today's 8 to 13-year-olds, in addition to our current and emerging college-age students, and understand the societal, global, and educational environment they are experiencing, to understand them when they come to us at the University of Idaho to fulfill our goal of developing the whole student. And we're here to support, we're here to help, but it's eventually that student, your son or daughter, is going to have to make these decisions on their own. And we're trying to create the environment to help them do that here, so that when they leave, they have those skills and abilities to do it. Because when they leave here, that's a whole different environment out there.
I try to make myself very visible and accessible on campus, because what I know is students do not care what my title is, or what anybody's title is, really. Most of them, they don't really know what that means anyway. But that it is somebody who is accessible and approachable and who cares about them. And so there are 3 specific structural things that I've done ever since I reached sort of the vice president level. One is I've always had daily office hour that I call the popcorn hour, because we always serve popcorn. On a weekly basis, I rotate through the dining commons. I eat with students just to have a chat. Because the thing about being a dean of students or VPSA is that sometimes if you don't make an effort, you only end up seeing students who are really outstanding or who are really struggling or in trouble for some other reason. You miss the bulk of the student population.
I'm a passionate educator, and that's the way I always start off. I never start off with administrator. I'm an educator first. My whole quest in life is to impart knowledge, to help develop people. That's what I do. This is my calling. I couldn't imagine doing anything else in the world, except maybe work for Oprah. But I'd probably still ask her, could I work for her school in South Africa if I had the chance. So, but this is my calling. I don't know anything else to do. I live for students. I would die for students.
But I would do an assessment. That's the first thing I would do. Talk to staff. I don't know what's going on here. It would be ludicrous for me to stand here and say, I'm going to this. No, I can't do that. I can come and talk with you. I'll do an assessment, meet with the right people, ask you about people that I probably should talk to about the division, and make sure I talk with the students. And I think so often we plan and we don't have the students involved at the initial process. And I think that's critical. Students are why we're here. If we didn't have students, we would not be here. And what I've done in all the places I've been, I've made sure students have been part of all the advisory committees for areas in student affairs. And I've encouraged the president and my colleagues in other areas to make sure they involve students, because they make decisions without the student's voice. And oftentimes, it implodes in our face.